I'm Scott Less inside of the Less is More Lounge, and we've been talking to you about a pretty amazing rock show that's going to be coming your way tonight in Petaluma at the Phoenix Theater. A sold-out show, sold out in about 45 minutes. Of course, the band AFI is going to be headlining that show, and we're joined in studio with a couple of members from AFI. We're here with Hunter, we're here with Davey. Well, we are looking forward to the rock show that you guys are going to be playing tonight.
Thank you.
And this, this sold out in literally 45 minutes. It would have probably sold out quicker, except that they kind of allowed some people to buy tickets in advance. So,
yeah. Or maybe there were only like so many phone operators standing by.
Probably one, because people buy a lot of tickets on the phone still nowadays.
So that's really nice.
But going back to a place where you guys are no strangers.
No.
The Phoenix Theater.
Yeah, definitely grew up seeing shows there and playing shows there when we were playing there when we were in high school. We were going to shows there when we were in high school. And Hunter, I think we were just talking about today, your first time there was you were in high school too, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was, we couldn't decide exactly when the date was, but I was definitely in high school.
Yeah, Hunter was at the first time Hunter went to the Phoenix Theater was the show at which this guy Dave, who was in a local band called, I believe, Milk Fat. They were called Milk Fat. He was in Milk Fat, and he approached me asking if AFI was going to do a reunion, because AFI had been broken up for about 6 months at that point. And I said to him, why would we do that? Nobody cares about us. And he said that to the contrary, after we had broken up, all our 7 inches had sold out of the last record store and whatnot, and that people did care. So based on his encouragement, we put together a reunion show with Dead and Gone at the Phoenix Theater, and that's what got us back together.
Fantastic.
And Hunter was there. Little did he know that was all going down.
I was just going to a concert.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like Green Day's playing. That's not hard.
Well, now that you guys are pretty much come full circle to play that show in front of a sold-out audience, is this just a really cool kind of, like, I want to say, a crossroads in your career where it's coming to, you kind of get to pay homage to some of those cool clubs and places that you've always been a fan of, and now you get to go back and kind of headline those shows?
I mean, it's nice for us to do it. We do it rather frequently. I mean, we played at the Phoenix Theater on Sing the Sorrow.
Yeah.
We skipped a record, but it's not uncommon for us to play rooms like the theater.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. What an intimate setting. I mean, those kids will be packed right in there, right up against the stage.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that rock show tonight.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Very cool. And of course, we're talking about the new release from AFI, Crash Love. Fantastic sounding CD.
Thank you.
And I'm just enjoying the video for like the 3rd or 4th time around to Medicate.
Thank you.
I'm going to ask you about that in a little bit. But tell me a little bit, if you could, about the differences that you guys kind of experienced when you went in to write and record the new CD as opposed to some of your previous releases.
It was a similar experience, the way that we went about writing songs and putting them together as a band, but this time around we spent a little more time recording it, only because we hit some hitches in the process.
We recorded it several times.
Yeah, we recorded it several times. So that was different, but eventually once we achieved the right combination of people to work with, we really started getting the sounds that we wanted, and it really turned out the way that we had hoped. I've never really been as happy with an AFI release as I am personally with Crash Love, so it's really exciting to finally have it out after 2 years in the making and be out there playing the songs.
And you guys really have a special relationship and appreciation of your fans. And you guys really go out of your way to kind of make them involved in what you guys do, not only from the process of writing and recording, but touring. And putting together one of the tracks on the new CD, a song called I Am Not Trying Very Hard to Be Here. I am trying very hard.
Yes.
But you've got some of your fans singing backup on that song.
Yeah.
What a cool idea. Tell me about how you went through the process of picking and choosing some of these big-time AFI fans to be part of that song.
We actually we had a contest where we asked our fans to submit 2-minute videos just showing us a little glimpse of their lives, which I thought was, we all thought it was a pretty interesting thing, because typically we only ever interact with our fans at our shows or something related to what we're doing, but rarely do we get a chance to see them in their natural setting doing what they normally do. So it was really great. Actually, you got to learn a lot about our fans, and a lot of things that we wouldn't.
Is that good or is that bad?
No, it's actually
it's really cool.
Really good. And then we had the task of selecting just a handful to visit us in the studio and sing, which is really hard.
Very difficult.
I can imagine.
It was very difficult. I mean, so many of the entries were really so moving and so interesting, and you know, for different reasons. So it was very difficult to choose people, but we managed to do it, and they came in and they did a great job.
Did you guys get to kind of coach them along on to sing in key? And
we didn't ask them to do something very demanding because we weren't. I mean, the contest wasn't about picking the best singer.
Yeah.
You know, it was just picking the person who you know, made the videos that impacted us the most for whatever reason. So what they were asked to do wasn't very challenging.
Well,
we did coach them through it, and
cool.
they did a fantastic job. Despite that, they were, you know, despite it not being challenging, they were really good.
In studio right now with a couple of members from AFI, Davey and Hunter are here, kind enough to spend some time inside of the Less is More Lounge. Just mere moments from kicking off a headlining show and a sold-out show tonight.
Tour, as a matter of fact, this is the first day of this tour.
Wow, congratulations! You guys head to Reno tomorrow.
We do.
That's going to be another amazing show.
That'll be something. We last time we were in Reno, our very dear friend and then guitar tech, RJ, saw some prostitutes doing rails off the concrete. At the parking lot, which
Classy.
which I've never even heard of before. Prostitutes, that is. I didn't know they existed.
Yeah. Just a myth.
You had to look it up in the dictionary.
I had to figure out what that meant. Rails, I knew what those were, but I didn't know what prostitutes were.
They might be waiting outside of that show.
In Reno, right now, it wasn't at our show. It was at the hotel.
Yeah.
At the hotel, they just left my room, so.
And then if there
I
are
allow them to do drugs in my room.
And before I play another track from the latest CD, I wanted to talk to you about the music video
Okay.
to Medicate.
Okay.
It seemed like, you know, and I think that probably a lot of that is, you know, you got to kind of ramp it up to look like you're having a good time. But it looked like you guys were having a great time putting together a music video.
We were, actually. That video is, it's like 3 minutes long. It's condensed from 6 hours of performance.
My goodness.
The same song over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Which, you know, was a great time the entire time, but
It became brutal, though.
yeah, I think we all had blisters and
Blisters and headaches.
Yeah.
And it was, we hadn't at that point done such an intensive performance video where it's just performance the entire
Right.
time. So it was very physically taxing. We were performing on tile or concrete. It was like
concrete,
it was
yeah.
concrete. So that's pretty abrasive.
Now, does the director give you guys much direction on what he wants, pretty much your attitude, your look, your performance to look like? Or does he just expect you guys as, you know...
It's more blocking.
yeah,
Yeah.
They say don't cross this line because you'll be out of the camera, or
You know,
yeah.
it's more blocking.
So you can pretty much do whatever you want, and if he likes it, he lets you know he likes it, and if he doesn't...
It's really just a matter of go do your thing.
Do what
and
you do.
it in this area.
He did suggest that I do a jump
Oh, is that
at
true?
one point. Well, I had been doing jumps, and then it was time to sort of, you know, like a close-up, not a close-up, but like a just a medium shot of me,
Yeah.
and he suggested that I do one of those jumps that I've been doing
Within
because
the
this would be
medium
the
shot.
good angle to capture that. And
So there you go.
And so I did. It felt natural.
So a touch of choreography.
Yeah.
Natural,
Fantastic.
of course, that you are constantly jumping.
Yeah.
We appreciate your time, and I know you guys don't really have a lot of time, but Davey, somehow in your spare time, so limited, you've created and launched a new fashion line.
Yes. In the wake of something grander that I had in the making that really didn't happen, I started a limited edition T-shirt line, and it's called Zoo Boutique, and all the T-shirts are limited, and basically it's me having the opportunity to make T-shirts that I would like to wear. They're inspired by, you know, veganism, the straight edge lifestyle, music, pop culture, alternative culture, and and today actually the limited edition shoes came out, which are a collaboration with
Amazing.
Beth that Hunter has done a collaboration with as well.
Mhm.
And there's these, we put out a limited amount of sneakers covered in rhinestones.
If somebody wanted to browse through the shelves and possibly buy some stuff, where would they go to?
Well,
to do this?
the T-shirts are only available through zooboutique.com.
Okay.
And through that website, you can access the stores that actually retail the shoes. But right now, they're not. The shoes are just on pre-sale through a link through our site.
Okay.
But eventually, they'll be in retail. But I don't know which ones. Somewhere, little boutique ones.
That's a very cool idea. Well,
see.
best of luck to you guys. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you
Best
very
of luck
much.
in kicking off the tour tonight.